Alright, today we're going to look at doing glowing text, which is kind of a fun little exercise to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go File and New, and we're going to go 500, and then you can tab or just click down there and change it to 200. So the width should be 500, the height should be 200, and then press OK. We're going to hit the paint bucket, and we're going to leave it black here. We're going to click in there and make that black. Then we're going to click on the text tool, which is the big letter A, and I'm going to click and drag something like that, and let me raise this up. There should be a little box right here. This is black, and by default the text color is black. Let's change it to white for right now, and hit OK. And then I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to start typing something. Okay, my text didn't change, so let me click and highlight that real quick. If you just click and drag that over, you should be able to change the color. If you need help changing the color, let me know. So I have my text still highlighted. If you click off of it, just highlight it again, and let's change it to 60, and then we'll resize this just a little bit. So I put Mr. Ransford. You don't have to put Mr. Ransford because your name probably isn't Mr. Ransford unless you're my dad. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to make a new layer. We'll go up here to Layer and Layer to Image Size. And you see it should be a dotted line around the black box that we have here. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click the layer over here in the Layer menu. It says Mr. Ransford or whatever yours says, and it says Alpha to Selection. And then we're going to click on Select. We're going to say Grow. And we're going to grow it by about 3. So if you arrow up to 3, or you can just type in 3, and we'll hit OK. You can see it's a little bit bigger now. Then we're going to add a new layer, and we just want it transparent, like that. And we'll hit OK. And then we're going to hit the paint bucket, and we're going to make sure this layer is highlighted, and we're going to change the color. I'm going to make mine a green for North Central. You can make it whatever color you want. If you want, a pink, if you want an orange, blue, whatever color you want. Like I said, I'm just going to make mine in the green range here, and hit OK. And with the paint bucket, I'm just going to click somewhere over here in this between the dotted line and my letters and fill that in. It should just look like a big blob now. And then we're going to take this layer that we made green, and we're going to move it behind my original text. So now you can see the background of my lettering is green. Then we'll go up here to Select and None. Now comes the part to start making it look like it's going to be glowing. We can go up here to Filters and Blur, and over here to Gaussian Blur. And then change that to 45, and if you hit Tab, it'll change both of them there. And you can see it. What it does here in the preview menu, just really blurs it out, makes it look like nothing anymore. And then hit OK. And so here we got a little bit of a glow going on. We can do better than that. Let's hit make sure our green layer here is selected, and we'll hit the duplicate, and then we're going to do the same thing. So this layer copy right here, make sure that one's highlighted, and go up here to Filters and Blur, and Gaussian blur again, and we're going to change it this time to 30. And if you hit tab, it'll change both of them because they're linked together, and then hit OK, and just a little stronger blur like that. So next thing we're going to do, and we're going to click the text, and we're going to duplicate that. Alright, so we have our new layer duplicated here, and we're going to go to filters and blur and Gaussian blur, and this time we're just going to do a 15 on not 150, a 15 on that, and just kind of blur that text layer a little bit and hit OK. And then we're going to go up here to this pull down menu where it says mode and normal, that little drop down menu. I'm going to say dodge, and then we're going to and that's that. If you have any questions on that, let me know. Just go File and Export, and then export it into call it whatever, and change the file type to JPEG, and we'll put it in My Pictures, and we'll call it glow text or whatever you want to call it, and hit export, and then it should come up with export again, and then that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions on that, let me know.